Greetings gamers, Big Fat Hairy Gamer here with another Big Fat Freebie Friday, reviewing free-to-play games for those who are wondering what to do with the weekend but don't have the cash to splash. This Friday's review is particularly exciting as I'm looking at the wonderful world of Arborea as I review Krafton's open world MMORPG Tera. This game is downloaded from Steam, and generally speaking anything downloaded from an official site like Steam, Origin or Epic is almost certainly going to be safe. But that's no reason for complacency. It's always a good idea to have an up-to-date antivirus software and to make sure your operating system is fully updated before you download anything from anywhere. I've been playing this game for the best part of a week and I haven't noticed any bugs or crashes, and I haven't seen others disconnecting the game either. In the forums some people have complained about bugs and stability, but for an MMORPG this game seems remarkably stable. I wouldn't go that far. There is a store where you can buy en masse points for real money and then use the EMPs for premium items like mounts and pets. Pretty much anything that can be purchased for EMP can also be purchased using currency earned in game. I personally wouldn't class this game as pay to win. Those of us who've been playing MMORPGs for years know better than to listen to all the doomsayers claiming this game is dead or that game is dead. Tera is quite old, having come out in 2012, but even though I was levelling through low-level areas, which I would expect to be grossly underpopulated, I saw several other players, all of whom were friendly and helpful. I wouldn't expect a dying game to have low levels trying to level up. Then again, I'm finding levelling quite easy, which would suggest a rush to endgame, which might imply the developers are desperate to shore up the numbers. My personal opinion is that this game is a little past its prime, but far from being dead, and looks like it will be around for some years to come. Then again, what do I know? And now with that out of the way, let's look at the gameplay. The first thing that hits me is the gripping storyline. After the initial go get some wood quest, which is basically teaching you the controls, you quickly get sucked into the storyline, learning that the children born on this island can dream the future, and then before you know it, these children are put in peril, making the hero inside all of us want to do something to save the children. Won't somebody please think of the children? Actually, I don't want to go into any further details about the lore, as I've already come dangerously close to spoiler territory. Suffice it to say, the story behind this game is compelling enough to keep me playing. On top of that, there is really smooth battle mechanics where you use your left mouse button to attack and your right mouse button to block. Timing is everything in these fights, and that has the advantage of making fights really feel like fights, with your attacks and blocks having to be well timed. The disadvantage, of course, is that a little input lag can cause you to mistime your attack or defense, which can be seriously annoying. On a slightly more negative note, I feel like I've barely begun to get my head around this game, and I already feel over-leveled and over-geared for the mobs that I'm fighting, almost to the point where by level 14 I'm no longer caring about timing my blocks and attacks perfectly, as the mobs go down easily anyway. This is likely to bite me in the bum when I come to do dungeons and people are counting on my tanking skills. If I were to give some advice to the developers, I'd say stop trying to rush people through the lower levels and have a nice smooth difficulty curve, rather than encouraging people to coast through the levelling only to feel totally out of their depth at endgame. That minor little quibble aside though, I thoroughly enjoyed playing this game, and it will probably be my go-to game until WoW Classic comes out. And that's about it for this Big Fat Freebie Friday. All being well, next week I hope to review Epic's latest giveaway, Transistor, by Supergiant Games. Until then, have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend, and I'll look forward to seeing you in another video.